3 videos, 4 videos, lost track. So I decided that I'm going to go back to the beginning. So if I look back in a few months or whenever I realize this started at the very beginning of our relationship, as far as him being a narcissist. Now, when I married him 32 years ago, I was only 17, so I didn't know he was a narcissist. I didn't even know that even existed until we went to therapy not that long ago. So I got married when we were 17. He was 17. Actually, he turned 18 in July. So I'm way wrong. He turned 18 in July, and I turned 18 in October. But we had gotten married in May, so we were both 17. Both of our parents had to sign for us. I was pregnant. I'm not going to give too much sex stuff. There's a lot of sex stuff involved. However, just in case my daughters were ever to watch this, I'm going to give minimal details that are important to me to remember. That's it. So when we got married, after we got married, I thought like life was going to be great. Like, I don't know, at 17, what do you really think life would be great with? Like just somebody to love you and support you? That's what I thought. But after we got married, he slowly started telling me little things. Now looking back, I see how narcissistic they were, but at that time, I had no idea. He told me that he was sleeping with his best friend, who was a female. I was already pregnant, remember, and we were already married. So he had already told me something, knowing how bad it was going to hurt me, because he was sleeping with her when we were going out. He told me he did that because he didn't think I would have sex with him. And I guess he didn't want to stop having sex, so he was having sex with both of us. And I'm the lucky one that got knocked up. I don't know. So that was the first thing he said. The night before we got married, he kind of disappeared, and he after looking out and trying to find him for hours, he was in the back of his mom and dad's car, and he had fallen asleep. He was scared. He told everybody he didn't really want to get married or didn't know if he wanted to get married, but he was scared. And then I didn't want to get married because I was like, now he's having second thoughts and I'm already pregnant. Maybe I shouldn't marry him. But my parents kicked me out of the house. So I didn't really have anywhere to go, I felt. Not that it's their fault. It's not their fault. This is my fault. I'm the one that had sex, so I should be the one to pay the price. However, I was only 17. So anyway, we got married. It was what it was. All he wanted was sex all the time, 24/7. When I had moved out of my parents' home, where my parents basically kicked me out, I moved in with him and his family, and I basically lived in his sister's room upstairs, and he was downstairs. He would set an alarm clock so he could have sex with me at different times of the night, and he didn't want to miss that. So he would set an alarm, and I would wake up to him on top of me having sex. At the time, I thought, oh, he just loves me. He just wants to be with me, but he had a problem, even back then. It makes me want to cry. I don't know why, and I don't know why I have my glasses on. Wow. Okay, give me a minute. So, after we got married, my parents didn't come to the wedding, nor did my sister. My mom did sign for me to get married, but they didn't come. My brother came. That was it. I'm one of five. I believe my oldest brother and his wife might not have been living in the state we were living in at the time. I'm not sure. But nobody else chose to come. Obviously, my little brother was like 17, so I don't hold anything against anybody. That's me, and maybe I should. I don't know, but this isn't really about them right now. This is more about me healing and learning from my relationship. So a few months into the pregnancy, the whole time he was always, I felt very attentive because he was always on me. And to me, I guess I felt that was love. I mean, I was never sexually abused that I know of, or I don't know. But he had told me that, I don't know when he told me this, but he told me, and he denies it now. I think I've said this in another video, that he got me pregnant so he didn't have to go on a mission. It's something that has stayed with me a long time, forever, this whole time. And it's something I'll never forget because I felt used. I thought, man, he got me pregnant so he didn't have to go on a mission. Instead of just standing up to his parents and saying, fuck off, I'm not going on a mission. I'm going to get my girlfriend knocked up. And then we had all kinds of hell to go through with his church, and I ended up joining his church to be with him, to be loyal to him. Not that I wanted to join the church because I never believed in their church. I did it because I loved him and his parents and his sisters, and I wanted to belong. How horrible to take such advantage of a 17, 18-year-old. Like, he also told me that he dated me because I was rich. I think I said that too, so. Never because I liked you, or you had a great personality, or you're pretty, or anything else. So that went on. We lived with his parents for a long time, about 18 months. And then I couldn't handle it anymore. We lived in our own apartment with our daughter. We struggled. Man, we struggled. We're struggling now. But we struggled. I didn't work. I tried to work at a daycare. I had no education. I didn't go to college. He didn't encourage me to go to college. He wasn't going to college. Anyway, we ended up moving back in with his parents after our daughter was 2.5, possibly at the time. I can't remember exactly how old she was. We moved in, actually my daughter and I moved in because he ended up joining the Army, the National Guard. And he left for 3 months. I still think he cheated at that time. Looking back, I don't trust him at all. Anything he says is, he doesn't know what the truth is. Okay, this is going to be hard. So we missed the holidays with him. It was Thanksgiving and Christmas, our daughter's birthday. She turned 3. And he was graduating. And so my daughter and I went to see him, and I was so excited. I hadn't seen him in 3 months. He picked us up from the airport. And we got there. It was late, but maybe 7 or 8 o'clock. We get to like a hotel. It's not really, it is a hotel, but it's on the base, and it's where a lot of military stay. And so it had like a big jacuzzi tub, and we gave Brienne a bath, our daughter a bath. Ugh. Anyway, it is what it is. Our daughter a bath. And I remember him looking at me, and I was like, what? And he's like, you put a lot of weight on since I seen you. And I was like, yeah, I've been kind of depressed. And he's like, you put a lot of weight on. And I literally just wanted to just curl up in the corner and cry because he went to bed. He had sex with me. I wasn't too good for that. And then he went to bed. Wow. That whole week we were there, maybe 4 days. I was so happy to be with him. I had missed him so much. But I couldn't stop thinking, I can't believe he said that to me, like I'm his wife. But I still stayed. So, wow. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get this time. I'm starting to get like shaky and stuff, so. I'll try to pick up from there next time. These are really for me to watch, but if you're watching my videos, I'm totally fine with it. I have nothing to hide. You can reach out to me. If you need somebody to talk to, or you have a narcissist parent or husband or significant other that you're struggling with, I'm always here. Like, I'm not here to charge money or anything like that. Like, I just know there's a lot of other people that are hurting just like I am. And it's so hard to do this alone. Like, and I don't mean alone. Like, I have family and I have my daughter and son-in-law and I have friends, but you can only burden them so much. Like, they don't get it. They don't get that. They're like, yeah, like, he hurt you, move on. I wish I could. I wish I could just erase him 100% out of my brain and never think about him again. Like, I've prayed to God, like, please, I want to forget him. I don't want to think about him. I hate it. Because I know he's not thinking about me. He's already moved on to somebody else. And I think, wow, the whole time I said to you for 32 years, you never loved me. And you were like, no, I love you. Wow. I mean, he never loved me. So, anyway, thanks for listening. If you listened, if you watched the whole, I don't know, my glasses on, 13-minute video. It's a long video. Yeah, 13 minutes. Thank you. I don't know who you are, but if you need to talk, I'm here. Bye.